Hey guys, it's Realtor Adele, your favorite realtor and investment property strategist. Today we're taking a closer look at the housing market stats in the greater Atlanta area. If you've been following my monthly market housing reports, then you know that this year started with a bang in most markets, and the winter season was busier than usual. Home prices continued to climb, and mortgage rates quickly increased by mid January. It's no different for the local market here in the greater Atlanta area. In fact, in some instances, our numbers have surpassed national numbers in regard to home price appreciation, showing activity, and the amount of offers received on a listing. In this first quarter report, we're going to break down some of those numbers. Okay, so right now we are looking at the stats, housing stats for the greater Atlanta area. We are viewing January of 2022. As mentioned, this is the first quarter. So I'm going to briefly explain how the slides are organized. And for the beginning of each month, you will see a page like this. So right now we're viewing January, and then you will see as we go through the slides, you will find February and then March. For this particular slide or the beginning of each month, this gives an overview of the housing stats. And you will notice that I have the main page highlighted with arrows. The blue flashing arrows shows you that the report is broken up into residential detached single family homes and also residential attached, which includes condos and townhomes. With the yellow arrows, we are focusing on four main components in this report, which are the days on market until sale, meaning the amount of time it took from the house being listed until the seller accepted an offer. And then next, we have the median sales price. After that, inventory of homes for sale, and then the month supply of inventory. And then these four components are further broken down into details and just so that you can see exactly what those numbers are. Also, just want to say that it's very important to know what's going on in your local area. And most times I find that when news is being reported in housing, I'm sure maybe with anything else, but in housing, a lot of times it's generalized, and we all know that real estate is local. And in order for you to make the best decision for yourself and your family, it's super important to know what's going on in your area. And with that, I will just review quickly what's going on with this page. So when you get to the other months, you will understand how it's laid out. Okay, so for the days on market until sale for the month of January was 23. That's a decrease of 17.9%. And again, those numbers are circled in yellow, and the yellow arrow, points to what specifics is being referenced or highlighted. The median sales price for single family homes in January was $395. That's an increase of 22.7%. Inventory of homes for sale was just over 4,900. That's a decrease of 8.6%. Month supply of inventory under a month at point 0.9, and that's a decrease of 10%. For the residential attached, days on market until sale was 28. That's a decrease of 36.4. Median sales price was at 290. That's an increase of 12%. Inventory of homes for sale, 1,315. That's a decrease of 53.6%. And the month supply of inventory for attached homes in the month of January, again, under a month, so that's same as the single family homes, less than a month's supply. That was zero point 0.8. That's a decrease of 60%. Okay, guys, are you noticing a theme here? As you review the data month after month, a few things stand out, and those are the median sales price continues to increase, and the levels of inventory continue to decrease or remain flat. We seem to hover just around a month and even less in some instances. And with low inventory and high buyer demand, home prices will continue to rise. And this wasn't addressed in this report. However, we know that mortgage rates have drastically increased since January, and even more so is vastly different year to date if we compare 2021 to 2022. With that said, if you're wondering if you should wait to buy a home until the market cools, if you can afford to, I suggest purchasing a home because this trend is expected to continue over the next 3 to 5 years. Now, no one has a crystal ball. However, just based on the data, low inventory, high buyer demand, as with anything, a supply demand imbalance will always push prices up, whether that's in housing or in any other product or services. Now, experts are expecting home prices to taper off in order to remain affordable. However, home prices will continue to appreciate just at a lower or slower pace. If you're thinking of selling, I hope that this data has been helpful. And whether you're buying, selling, or thinking of investing in real estate, knowing this data or the data in the local market wherever the property is located is super important. As mentioned, I feel that most times when there is a housing market report, it's generalized and people tend to make decisions based off general information. So, again, I hope this information was helpful. As always, it is my goal to provide accurate data so that you can make the best decisions for yourself and your family. Again, the main things too, as I mentioned in the beginning of the report, is to look at the days on market, look at the median sales price, and if you're thinking of selling, you want to look at what a home sold for, not what it's on the market for or currently listed for, or what the under contract price is. You want to look a bit at the history, what's already happened. That will give you a good indication of what to expect when selling your home. So you want to look at closed data and within the most recent 3 months. So usually appraisers, that is the what do I want to say? That is the parameters in which they base the value off of is the most recent 3 months or 90 days. Again, I hope this information was helpful. If you would like a copy of the full report, please don't hesitate to contact me. All of my contact information is listed within the slides of this video. That's all for now. Until next time, take good care.